We turn now to the latest developments on the airline disaster in the Ukraine. After pro-Russian separatists took 198 bodies away from the crash site, families of the victims say they want those bodies back. This is video of investigators inspecting that scene today, where a missile took down Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 on Thursday, killing 298 people. Some families of the victims are appealing to Russian President Vladimir Putin for the help in securing the return of their loved ones' remains. Rebels also took the plane's black boxes from the site, but they say they're planning to hand them over. Today, Secretary of State John Kerry made it plain how he felt about Russia's role on the airline disaster in the Ukraine. And Senator Jack Reed also weighed in on how he believes Russia needs to suffer more consequences. Eyewitness News reporter Jared Pliner joins us now live with the details from the mobile newsroom. Jared?
Yeah, Todd, good evening. Two men who are no strangers to foreign relations, foreign crises, now weighing in on what's being called an international incident, and there's a good deal of agreement.
Thorough investigation.
Secretary of State John Kerry hitting the Sunday morning news circuit hard, making the case that Russian hands were all over the Malaysian airliner shootdown in Ukraine.
There's an enormous amount of evidence, even more evidence than I just documented, that points to the involvement of Russia in providing these systems, training the people on them. We know that the separatists have shot down 12 aircraft in the last couple of months.
Rhode Island senior senator and Armed Services Committee member Jack Reed told Eyewitness News Sunday one just has to look at the missile systems in this case.
The equipment that was used, the degree of sophistication to use it and maintain it, the fact that there are reports and evidence suggesting that the equipment was withdrawn across the border back into Russia in the last few hours.
But should the U.S. and European Union apply greater economic pressure on Moscow?
I think we have to broaden the sanctions. It's a step-by-step process, and I think you want to ratchet them up to the point at which the Russians acknowledge that they have not only the ability, but they must have the will to end the fighting.
And as for Putin's potential next move,
he'll do it, he believes, in his self-interest. And in this case, it's really self-interest. It's not even the interest of Russia.
And Todd, both Secretary Kerry and Senator Reed have expressed great concern about separatist restricting access to the crash site, carting away evidence and bodies, and how all of that may impact the international investigation going forward. Live with the mobile newsroom tonight, I'm Jared Pliner, Eyewitness News.